Good evening, everyone. I'm Nathan, here with my wonderful wife, Laura.
Hello.
And we're going to have a quick look at and review of the Neon Monopoly that came out, a couple of years ago now, I think.
I don't really remember, but it's the Neon or Fluoro Monopoly. It doesn't actually say what it's called on there, but as you can see, it's very bright.
Yeah, when I originally purchased it, it did say what it was on like the price tag and all the advertising, but it doesn't really say on the box.
No, you just have to look and experience the colour. So we're going to refer to it as Neon because we think that was what it was called.
So it came out in 2018, so yeah
a little while ago. There's a quick look at everything inside. This one's kind of, so there's no different gameplay in this particular version, but there is something fairly unique about it inside, which you're going to see straight away. This is part of the board. Part of. So it comes in a nice little plastic slip. Do you want to take that out? Because that's actually part of the board, yeah. So there's no cardboard, fold out board to play on in this one. You actually have to build it yourself. This is the center of the board. And
you sort of lay the pieces around it.
Well, actually that goes in last.
Of course, because you've got to lay it and then it sort of sits on top.
Yes.
We can tell we've played this a lot.
Well, I know what I'm doing. So there's just a cardboard tray in there. It's kind of packed in a weird way because of the shape of some of the things under here. We then have more cardboard, lots of that in here. So let's get the rest of the board out. So they are clear plastic pieces. So you really want to play this on a good coloured surface.
Otherwise,
it's going to show up easily.
Probably not. Yeah, I'm not sure about this surface, but
yeah.
So yeah, and they've got
4 pieces there to make up the full edge of the board.
Now, which version of Monopoly are these properties coming from?
This one.
Because these aren't. These aren't. But I don't think there's a Mayfair on this one, is there?
No, there's a boardwalk
and
on
Park
this one.
Place.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, the US. And
I don't know. I always get them mixed up. So there is go. So what you do is remove this bit out of the way. We would then make sure we find the right piece. So they are colour coded between the property and then the little notch.
Piece. So I've got a green and a green here.
So that one just snaps in on top. It just sits there. It kind of locks in, but you wouldn't want to be rough with it.
Not that you should be, unless you're getting angry and you sort of rage quit and flip the table.
Well, you shouldn't be doing that anyway. Maybe Monopoly's not the game for you if you're that angry.
Alright.
Alright, just clear that up so you can actually see. And then the middle goes in. That does snap in a bit better. So it does stay together, but as you can see, if you lift it, it will still come apart.
But it is just a board game, so you shouldn't really need to do that during the game.
No. Alright, so the instructions, they are identical rules to regular old Monopoly.
Yeah.
Not old, well, I suppose Monopoly is old.
Classic Monopoly. They just update it with the specific pieces and things and the terms for this game.
Yep. Alright, do you want to open the cards? This is brand new for us. We haven't played it yet.
Hence my initial confusion about the... Laura's looked at it more than I have because it was a gift I gave to Laura.
Exactly. Alright, so we have 2 dice. So these are a little bit see-through. They're not as like neon or fluoro as, for example, the middle of the board. But they do have that kind of feel to them, I guess, when they catch the light. Then we have our houses. So they are just a hollow plastic. They're a slightly different shape to a lot of the other standard Monopolies.
They're more angular and like early 80s CGI houses like in Tron.
Okay, and obviously they're completely see-through and much to my annoyance, a very similar colour to the centre of the board.
Oh, it's identical colour. Meaning
when they're over here, if you just take a quick glance, well, you can't take a quick glance while it's blurry. If you take a quick glance, it kind of blends in with the board. I don't know, I would have gone with a slightly different colour if it was me, but,
Then we have the hotels, which are also a different shape than regular ones. They look like barns.
They do. Well, some of the other versions have this kind of shape. And again, they are hollow plastic and see-through, but they do stand out a bit more against the centre of the board.
I have a feeling the camera does not like the neon board.
It doesn't seem to, no. Do you have our cards ready?
We do. I actually pulled out one chance card that was interesting I haven't seen before.
Okay.
So let me just see if I can...
So we've got our deed cards here.
They're pretty much identical. You got the rent with X amount of houses and hotels with colour set.
I was going to say, and they've put kind of, you know, the more neon sort of colour of them on there, but they have stuck with the traditional colours for the actual properties themselves.
And then we go all across to the railway, roads.
I mean, these cards, you could, you know, they're very interchangeable with another version.
Just the colour. I mean, the colours are the same. Doesn't really matter what the actual title is. And on the back, there's sort of that that black and neon sort of colour on the back. But I just want to show you this chance card. I don't remember this one. Could you read that out for me?
Money grab. Take all 100, well, I'm going to say dollar bills from the bank and throw them in the air. Oh no. All players race to catch them. Keep what you catch and put any bills that land back in the bank. No!
Okay, I got a question. I mean, from what we've seen, the chance cards I looked through and the community chest cards and the property cards are all pretty similar to a regular standard Monopoly version. Is this a regular card these days, or is this just for this version?
Don't know. So here are the other chance cards. So Nathan was just saying these are fairly similar to your traditional ones. They all look, yep.
They just obviously update the name, you know, instead of Advanced to Mayfair, it's Advanced to Boardwalk and things like that.
Yep, but otherwise they are pretty standard there. Same with the community chest. Yeah, throwing your $100 notes. That's an interesting one. That feels like you've got the Monopoly cash grab gun that you shoot all the money out with.
We haven't done that one, have we?
No, I don't think we've reviewed that.
Oh boy, that'll be a fun one.
Yeah, so lots of standard ones there.
Apart from that one, which I'm not sure if is a standard one in this game or a new inclusion to the later releases of standard Monopoly.
Someone can let us know. As for the money, it's
not neon.
Normal. No, I think they missed an opportunity there to at least maybe brighten the colours, but
instead of like a neon yellow for the $100, a neon orange for the...
Just make them a bit more vibrant than they were. I mean, the colour surely wouldn't have been difficult to change, right?
I like the pieces though.
Yes, so the last thing we have is our playing pieces.
Which are not pewter.
No, these are plastic. That's probably the only disappointing thing about the pieces, that they're not as sturdy as in the old ones. Wow.
But the packaging sure is.
It sure is, yep. Alright. Here we go. So we have some of our classics.
Scotty Dog, of course.
Yep.
In all of his Scottiness glory.
These are all bright orange. We have much more modern T-Rex there. He's got a nice little stand. These are very light though.
And a bit sort of flimsy.
Oh, I've lost the hat. I have lost the hat. Nathan's going to retrieve that.
I just did a hat trick.
There you go. We have the hat. Then we have the race car. Then we've got another newer one, the little cat. That's very flimsy.
There's no base on that. I mean,
no.
If I'm moving...
it stays up. It is very light and flimsy though. I would recommend being fairly careful with that one because the legs are quite thin.
The battleship, of course.
Yep. Then we have the rubber ducky.
What? No thimble?
No thimble. And we've got the penguin there. It feels weird playing Monopoly with a penguin. It's not a piece I would gravitate towards.
Have we reviewed the one with like 1,000,000 trillion tokens in it?
No, I don't think we have.
So we got like there was a super deluxe version.
Doesn't like these colours.
Which had like, you know, 60 tokens in it. We should get around to reviewing it.
60?
I can't remember.
We should review that one. Let us know if you want to see that. But as for the Neon Monopoly that we're actually looking at today, I really like the board. I think it's unique to have it as something you put together and having it as plastic. But I think they missed a couple of opportunities with like the colour of the money there. So yeah, that's just me.
It's a nice aesthetic one.
Yeah. If you enjoyed watching this video, give us a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments section down below if you want to see that Monopoly Nathan was talking about that has like all of the options when you could vote for the new pieces.
Which was several years ago now.
Yes. Hit that subscribe button and check back soon. We have videos every single Tuesday.
Sounds good.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.